Hello and welcome to Crafting with Ty and Friends. Today we're going to discuss vendor events. This is a requested video and I believe this is my first video where I actually show my face. So hello everyone who don't know me from Facebook, but let's get on it. So prior to signing up to vendor events, I like to check them out if I can, go to the event, see how the traffic is, talk to vendors there. Some of the vendors there may have been there for years, so they may have been doing the same event for years. So talking to them is a good place to start. You can get a feel on what the traffic will be, so then you'll get a feel on what you should make, or how much stock you should bring. I like to pay attention to their advertising to see if they do a lot of advertising, billboards, radio stations, etc. That'll give you like a ballpark of, the traffic wise. So if you can, some events you're not able to, go to them and check them out because they annually. So you might be signing up for your kids' annual spring, whatever. You can ask them parents have signed up, if they signed up, you can go. A lot of these events have Facebook groups. So you can go into the Facebook group and message some of the vendors that's there and ask, hey, have you signed up with this event in the prior years? And then ask them questions. So then you can get a feel. Because the less traffic it is, then, the less money you're down to make. So if there's an event that gets not a lot of traffic, but they're charging me $100 vending fee, I'm not going to really want to sign up there because I'm not for sure if I'm going to make my $100, because I'm not even sure if it's 100 people who's going to walk through here. So just do your research if you can. I signed up for the Lexington Farmers Market. I used to set up there. And prior to signing up there, I went there, walked through, visited different vendors, actually purchased a couple of things and spoke to different vendors, and that's how I figured out how to actually sign up to become a vendor at that event. So do some research if you can. If not, jump right in. I say start small, $35 event, even free events. I done did a $10 event before at my children's school. And even if you don't make money, it's good. It's good networking because you network with different vendors who will share different information with you on other events they may be running or they may know of. You get to pass out your business cards to possible customers. Always bring business cards. Business cards is a must. Do not do any vendor event without business cards because it's a great networking. It's great networking. Even if you don't make a purchase and you pass out 500 of your business cards, 20, 25, you're networking. You're getting your business out there. So it is worth it. Let's see. A few things that I like to have while I'm doing vendor events is card readers. So you will be able to take all form of payments, not just cash. You'll be able to take cards, chip cards, whatever. So this is my Square reader. Square does have a new reader that reads chips. I haven't got that one in yet, but this is my Square reader. It hooks up to your phone, your tablet, laptop. This is a PayPal chip reader. So this one reads the chips in the regular sliding cards with PayPal. Always make sure that you have change. So 1s, 5s, 10s, and a few 20s is what I usually take. I usually don't take no more than $100 worth of change. I don't take actual change. I always, no matter what my prices is, when I'm at the vendor events, they are full dollar amounts. I don't charge $350, $450, $475. I always either round it up or round it down so I don't have to worry about carrying any change. I only have dollar bills. Also, when you're creating your stock, don't stress. Don't stress about having stock. If this is your first event, your stock will grow as you continue to do different events. Do not stress with making stock. Just make as much as you can and then take order forms with you so then you'll be able to take on custom orders when you run out of a certain project. So like if you're just selling your shirts, have 3 of each shirt. So say you have 10 different designs and you have 3 of each design. Have them out there, even take pictures and have a little catalog there. So just in case you sell out of one shirt, you still have pictures of that item. So then you can still be making money off of that item even though you don't have any stock there with you. So take order forms, receipts. You can buy a receipt book at the dollar store, Walmart, a couple bucks. You can get a full receipt. I have a receipt book that I have been using for years. I have custom order forms I use. You can also send invoices through Square and PayPal on the spot, right there, through your phone, through your tablet, whatever you're using. So you can send a customer an invoice right there. No writing, no nothing. They can pay. You can get it to them locally, however you guys want to get it to them, mailed, whatever you guys discuss. But always take some kind of order form so you can take custom orders when you run out of stock. I recommend getting a catalog, making a catalog, taking pictures of your items, putting them in a small little photo book, label it t-shirt 1, t-shirt 2, whatever, just for easy ordering process. And just so you'll be able to take custom orders and you'll still be able to make money once you run out of stock. So do not stress about making stock on your first show, because on my first show I had so much stock left over that I was able to sell it still on my page, my Facebook page or whatever selling outlet you're using, while still sitting in stock. So my next vendor event, I already started with stock. So then you're still creating more stock that's going to go and you're going to be able to stack up. So as you continue doing vendor events, your stock will actually increase. So do not stress about having 28,000 items on your table or whatever, place you're selling at. So do not stress it. Let's see what else. I recommend getting a banner. With your logo, or a tablecloth with your logo on it to set out in front of your booth or your table. With your tablecloth, you want your tablecloth to be able to hang to the floor. From the front to the floor, you want your tablecloth to hang over so no customers are able to see under your table and what you have. So under your table, you'll keep your extra stock. So, because if you have 10 shirts, if you have 10 of the same shirts, you don't want to lay all 10 of them out there. You want to lay a few of them out there and you can have the rest under your table, and you don't want your customers walking by seeing anything you have under your table. Under my table, I usually have a chest with snacks, with food, because sometimes these vendor events are hours, 8, 4, they're hours. So I'll have, snacks and then my understock and then my receipt papers or whatever else I brought with me. And then I'll take my tablecloth and lay it so it's folded over the front all the way to the floor. And then I had a little banner. When I first started, I had a small little banner I got from Vista Prints. Now I'm creating my own banners. But get you a little banner or even get you a little tablecloth made with your logo on it. You can get a tablecloth made or you can make it yourself with your logo on it. That way you don't even have to worry about hanging a banner. Just have that tablecloth, lay it over, boom, and lay your stuff on your table and you're good to go. Again, I said business cards. Make sure business cards are a must. Business cards, magnets, however you go out there and promote your business. When you're out there and someone asks, have that. Have that at hand. You will be passing out a lot of those. If it's your first event and you can, practice your setup at home so you'll get a feel of what it looks like. Any changes you may have want to make. I recommend practicing your setup. I wasn't able to practice my setup. My setup actually was made from PVC pipes, and you hook them up and you set this little, I had a whole little thing where I was able to hang my bowls and my tutus. I recommend when you're packing for your event to organize the way you're going to set up. So if you have your shirts, organize them as you're packing up for easy setup, because you'll have a time limit to set up and you have a time limit to break down. So the faster you're able to set up, the better, because the faster you're able to set up, then you're able to move around, network with the other vendors before the events start. You don't want to still be moving stuff and touching stuff around on your table when customers start flowing in. You want to be able to stand back, you know, engage, and get them coins. Let's see, what else do I have on here? Business cards. Okay, for signage, my first event, I actually had handwritten signs. I labeled all my items with price tags, and then any bundle deals or any sales I was having that day, I made a little sign and made sure that it was visible up top. So they knew that 3 bowls for $5 or 2 tutus, you know, for 40 bucks. Whatever sale I was having, I made sure I had big enough signage that is visual so the customers can see it and it can actually draw people to my table. For bags on my first show, I actually went to the gas station by my house and asked, could I buy $5 worth of bags? And they gave me, I don't even know how many bags they gave me, but for $5, them bags lasted me a ton of events. There's lots of websites that you can find bags at. I'll list a couple below in the description. Check them out. You can even ask your local gas station. Hey, you never know. But I asked and I received. The only thing they can tell you is no, so it doesn't hurt. I also had a raffle at my table, so I was able to obtain customers' information. So I had a little box and I had little slips that I had name, email, phone number, and it had a little raffle sign that said raffle. I forgot what I raffled my first time. I think it was a bowl or a tutu set. It was something. So you can raffle anything for free or a discount in your shop. That just draws customers to your table, and it also gives you an opportunity to obtain customers' information. So I had them sign it, put it in a little thing. Once I went home, did everything I need to do. I just drew out a name, emailed them, told them they were the winner. So now I have email accounts that I can add to my mailing listing or, you know, whatever. So then I can obtain customers. So now I can let them know when I'm having a sale or my new product. And, you know, I recommend doing this at any event you have, because it's just a great way, like I said, to obtain customers and to obtain customers' information. I believe that is it. If you guys have any questions, you guys can comment below. I'll answer. I am an open book. I have done a few, like I said, vendor events. I haven't done any recent since I've been in Las Vegas, but I plan to. I do plan to. I just had a lot going on, so. Like I said, comment below, like, subscribe, tell your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
I said, don't stop talking to me. Stop.